Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to do the life plan part 1 for lesson 2 this week. So down here in lesson 2, the portfolio project, which is due on Saturday at midnight, your local time. Here's the assignment. You're going to start this when you go to your gathering on Thursday, and you'll see that in the instructions. So you're going to imagine your life 5 years from now, and you're trying to make a budget that reflects what your life could be 5 years from now. You started this when you were working on exercise 1.2, part B, number 15 and 16 in your gathering. And the important things that you need to know about this is that the spreadsheet needs to be made from scratch, which means that they don't want you to go online and download a pre-made spreadsheet or copy from somewhere else. You are making this spreadsheet from scratch. You can use All Is Safely Gathered In pamphlet as a reference, and I will show that to you real quick in just a second. You want to try and make this as realistic as possible. You're going to give your best estimates for expenses. You need to think about where you want to be 5 years from now. And when you save it, they give you instructions on what to title it, so it will make it easier for me to grade it. And then here's the rubric for grading it. So we're going to go through really quick how to make this spreadsheet. So first of all, let's look at All Is Safely Gathered In so you can see what that looks like. So we click on Content. And then you go down to the bottom, Resources. This is the same place you find the textbook and the online math help. But if you go down here, here's All Is Safely Gathered In. And this is a pamphlet that is made by the church, and it talks about how to manage money. And in this, there is a nice little plan, a budget worksheet example here for you. And you could do this exact thing right here in an Excel spreadsheet, and that will work for your budget, for your life plan part 1 budget. So this might be a good thing to reference while you're working on it. All right. So I'm going to quickly, let's see, I'm going to open up an Excel spreadsheet. New. And we're going to start out here. I'm going to do this so we can look at the All Is Safely Gathered In budget worksheet as an example. So we're going to give it a name. We're going to say, call this Cindy's budget 5 years from now. All right. And so we're going to write down our planned income. So for the income, we're going to have, let's put salary, other income. And, all right, just like it has right here. So we're going to pretend, let's say right here in this column, we're going to put everything that's planned, and over here is going to be your actual income. So it is not actually 5 years from now, so I'm just going to leave this column blank, and we're just going to fill out the planned right now. Let's say in about 5 years, I want $2,000 a month for my income, and other income, let's say I earned $100 a month. So then our total income is going to be 2,000 plus 100, which would be 2,100 right there. All right, and then expenses. I spelled that wrong. Anyone catch that? Expenses. There we go. Tithing. I always pay tithing first, and fast offering. I can't forget that. And fast offering. Savings. Food. Mortgage or rent. Utilities. For utilities, I'm going to actually specify I need to pay for water, I need to pay for gas and electric, I need to pay for my cell phone. Let's see, transportation, I need to pay for gas. For my car, you may have a car payment that you need to make. Whatever else you can think of, if you're paying off debts, oops, you should put your debt payment in here. Any insurance payment that you have, that could be car insurance, house insurance. And then any medical expenses, clothing, school expenses. I always have an other category. Sometimes I have an entertainment category because I like to go to movies every once in a while. Not very often, but every once in a while. And then other. And then down here you have your total. I'm going to change this total to look a little bit bigger so you can see it. And this total looks nice and big so you can see it. So it really stands out, okay? You can make these bold if you want. It's thinking. There we go. And make this bold and make the totals bold. Okay, then you need to go through and start filling this out and saying, tithing and fast offerings. So my tithing is going to be $210, but then I want to pay fast offerings. So let's say $220 maybe. In tithing and fast offerings, savings, let's say I want to save $50 every month. In food, I'm expecting to spend $400 in food. So you need to go through and figure out what you think you're going to spend on each of these, add it up and put the total down here, and then you will have a nice budget worksheet. Now, you can make this look as nice as you want. There's ways of changing the fonts and colors and adding colors and things like that. You don't have to do that. Something simple like this would be fine for this assignment. When you're done, make sure you go back and check. Oops, sorry.
Mom?
Just a second, sweetie. Go back to the rubric and double check and make sure that you did this correctly.
Mom,
Hi, sweetie. What do you need?
can you please stay outside with me?
Yes, I will. Just a minute. So when you're done, go back and look at the rubric. It says student is using electronic spreadsheet. Yes, I used an electronic spreadsheet. Students created the spreadsheet from scratch. Yes, I started out with an empty spreadsheet and I filled it in myself. So that's what it means. Students' project income is greater than the sum of the expenses. That means that the amount coming in needs to be more than the amount going out. If you have more money going out than you have coming in, then you're going into debt each month. So you need to make sure that the amount coming in is more than the amount going out. That's what it means right here, that the income is greater than the expenses. And then the student spreadsheet includes a title. You will get 2 points taken off if you do not give it a title. So make sure you have a title, okay? That's all you need to do for this. And it says when you save it as LifePlan_your name. So let me show you how to do that. So I'm going to hit save, and I'm going to save it as Life Plan and then _ Cindy Goodwill. And then you hit save and make sure you know where you save it, and then you can turn it in. If you have any questions, please send me an email and I can answer your questions.